Have you ever hate watched somebody? I used to hate watch this YouTuber. I saw one of his videos in my suggested feed and the title alone kind of triggered me. So I clicked on the video, watched it from beginning to end. Then eventually I got more suggested videos. Watched more of them, beginning to end. Eventually I started to comment on his videos, just disagreeing with the things he said. And then eventually I even subscribed. Just so every time he uploaded a video, I would comment things and I would disagree with people in the comments and I would go back and forth and debate about certain topics. Now this YouTuber became very profitable. He gained a lot of prosperity in YouTube and he grew bigger and bigger and bigger, while I stayed the same. Now, although I was sending so much hate, so much disagreement, argument with this YouTuber, he never acknowledged me. Not only did he not acknowledge me, but he benefited off of me. There's many people in our lives that we hate. There's many people on the internet that we hate. Even if we go deeper, politicians that we hate. You may hate your mom, your dad, your uncle, your cousin. Hatred is a useless emotion. This is why when people say, if you don't have any haters, you're doing something wrong. Because if you don't have any haters, you're not popular enough. You're not popping enough to even have haters, or your opinions stay so aligned with the popular narrative that you never go kind of outside of that to have haters in the first place. And a lot of us don't understand the astral plane, the thought realm. All hate does is empower someone. That's all hate can truly do. Now, if you know them personally, you could try to throw them off your path. You could try to send little things. But all that will do will harm you inevitably. See, we're all connected on a global consciousness. And whatever feelings, thoughts, and emotions you send to somebody, they will come right back to you. This is the law of thermodynamics. Whatever goes up will go down. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can just be recreated. So whether you are the hater or whether you have haters, all that energy can do is be converted into something else. With that YouTuber that I was sending so much hate to, all he was doing was getting more popular. There's a little trick that they won't tell you. It doesn't matter really if you leave a bad comment. YouTube just sees it as a comment, and then they're going to put out the video to more people. It's kind of funny because that's how the thought realm works. The internet is very similar to the thought realm. The internet is very similar to the global consciousness. It's kind of like an artificial global consciousness, especially in the way that if you send hate, it's just energy. If somebody is hating on you and what you're doing, all they're doing is sending you energy. If you have haters, you're doing something right. Think about how many people hated on Kobe Bryant. Think how many people hates on Elon Musk. Think how many people hated on Steve Jobs. These unique individuals had people hate on their craft. People hated how Kobe Bryant never passed the ball. People hated how Steve Jobs designed his phones and didn't give credit to, other people, the programmers. People hate how Elon Musk has this and this. It really doesn't matter, because what are we using today? Who has the championship rings? Who has the millions of phones and computers sold every day? The point is, hatred does nothing but give energy. So let's say you have a hater, right? If somebody is hating on what you're doing, you need to transmute. Do not go off your path. Do not go off your purpose. Do not look, oh, maybe they're right, let me do something. No. Transmute that energy and empower yourself. Look, it may sound cringe, but when I work out, sometimes I think of my freshman year math teacher. Classic dude, he was a racist or whatever. He was really just an old grumpy guy, right? Who didn't really like black people. I even think of him. When I'm on my last couple reps, I even think, you know what? He probably thinks I'm not the type of person to do something like this. He probably thinks that I won't be successful in my life. All that does is convert into fire. All that does is convert into more energy to go harder. When you have haters, when you have people who want to bring you down to their level so they don't feel insecure about their own selves, you must understand it can be simply converted to rocket fuel, to actually boost you past the atmosphere where you don't even see them, just like that YouTuber. He was so past the atmosphere, he didn't even see me. I'm sending so much hate. But I'm so minuscule to him that he doesn't even see me. At this point, it's just fuel for him to go harder. And let's say you are the hater. You are hating on somebody's grind, what they're doing, or maybe they're actually doing evil, malicious things. All you can do is go harder on your own self till eventually you surpass that person. Till eventually you have the power, the control to stop what they're doing. Maybe they are doing malicious things. They're doing evil shit. Well, what is it going to do to them if you hate them?